place is tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Mike. 90 Wolf.
Yeah.
Switch.
Get it. Check.
First down. Stokes call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Set. 60 orange. Hey, Sam on. Hit it.
Now again, right side. It's Stokes, and he is met quickly in the backfield.
Nice play, baby.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting
Go
on
now.
your offensive
70,
line to take
Indy.
control of the line of scrimmage.
They're not ready for this,
that didn't
man.
happen in this
They're
case.
not ready
That
for
play
this.
got
They still
bottled up.
playing soccer.
61. Matchbox lights.
Check.
Hey, zoom. Hey.
Back's mine. I got him.
Shoot.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. On the ready.
Nine's the mic. Watch 49. Hey, defense. Let's go. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Go.
They'll run on first down. Milton, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge.
Ready.
The
49.
best ones know how to make the
49.
play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
You're out.
SOS.
Five.
To throw on second down, Clifford. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom.
Ready.
Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
Pick it up.
Big River.
Looking to throw on second down. Clifford. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy what they're doing out there. And by the way,
and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
They can't hold me, Coach.
A 6-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and they get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
They don't look at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go.
Get it.
And he'll give it to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there.
Let's go,
a lot of
baby.
you are thinking,
Let's go.
Take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Tighten up, tighten up. Switch. Rush in. Check hot route.
On first down, Benjamin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback pulling guards. Guys can get out and run.
I got it.
And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First down, Bills.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, orbit. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Hit you
But a nice little gain.
baby.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Come on,
Still
set.
a few inches
Pilot,
short of a
64,
first down as they come up now
gator.
on second down.
26.
5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Yeah.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Okay, break.
Mike 50, Mike 50. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. 6-0 our score after one. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've been good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Ready, break.
51, Mike.
Golf, golf.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. All day, baby. All day, baby. All day.
To throw on second down, Clifford gets this one to Morris. And all the way down to the 29.
Come on now, let's go.
A huge play there for Denver, 41 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way,
set.
big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
We touched down in your city.
Philip Lindsey, 29 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far, they've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball and you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
I'm coming after you.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Get it.
Pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Only 29 yards on the punt there.
Get
Definitely
ready,
not
get
his
ready,
best.
get ready.
And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
51.
I'm coming.
Kill.
Hit it.
Crack
Now
down.
a play fake here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year.
Hey, tighten down. There
you
you go.
want perfection,
Bravo.
but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Dude.
Back to the air on second down. Clifford. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Ready?
The
15,
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do
12
this.
yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run.
Watch a slant.
Don't just ask for him.
Watch a
Show him that you're
slant.
supposed to get the football.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
50. I got you, son.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
Come on, set.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they get into their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Yeah, baby.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Okay, baby, I see you.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend. It's accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Keep getting busy. They can't stop
me, son. Great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but
hey,
okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
I'm going to come back to you.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Double dog, that's the way.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll drop the throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're physical group. We just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Ready.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
On 2nd down now. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Set, ready, 30 base.
Mike 49.
He's tired of me.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken.
Come on, fellas.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Down. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Down.
On first down, right back to Lindsay. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready,
The
ready.
last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard.
What's the ball?
Hey, exit.
Right here, guys.
Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Let's go,
So we're
boys.
at
Let's
halftime
go.
of this AFC wildcard matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the
50
line,
plant.
ready to go. They
All
built
day,
a good
just like
first
that.
half lead.
Just
Now they
like
have a
that.
chance to add on to
General
it.
West.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Here we go.
They'll
Here we
come
go.
up second and 6
do
now
so.
from the 24.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day.
Get it.
Second and
It's going to be a
6.
long day.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
He wasn't
Brandon,
ready.
perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave
Come
up
on,
the
set,
completion.
8,
But I
read.
really
Watch the
enjoyed
screen.
watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they
You don't want
passed
no
him out to
problems.
each defender.
You don't want no problems with me.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
Got it.
The Bills
Go
come
on,
to the
go on.
line to start their
50
next
to Mike,
drive.
50 to
These
Mike.
guys had to punt their
Watch
last
the slant.
possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work
60
he's getting.
Pittsburgh.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the
Hey, that's all
9.
day, baby.
Bradley
You're
Chubb
done.
able to disrupt yet
Hey,
another
take your
pass
shot,
play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing on 1st down. Clifford, this is the tight end Fant. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go.
So
Let's
that
go.
flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is
go
going
now.
to be 15
10
yards.
Lobo.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big
Watch the run,
mistake,
watch the
especially
run.
when you factor in the
Good
personal
shot, baby.
foul
That's
yardage.
big.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Big Ripper. Big Ripper.
Here comes Lindsey, toss right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
On 2nd down, Milton. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On the ready.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. You go night. Don't go night.
Now.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle on the field. A lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? The interception, you got to put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
We play to win. Let's go.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Down.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. Let's go. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Focus, defense, focus.
Go.
On 2nd down
run,
Milton. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Come on, set. 10-2 saw.
49.
We own them. We own them.
Tight dog.
5.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Denver. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of
Let's
bounds.
go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Now they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Go. Go. Hey, Wahoo! Mike 50, Mike 50. They can't hang with us. Lead river.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 22 jet bomber.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's
The
go
Bills
now.
on third down.
Gator.
A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1
Yo,
situation.
go. Check the call. Hey, Alpha. Mike 50. Come to my
Looking
world.
to throw.
We want it. Come to my world.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who got the receivers on lockdown.
Time will commence with a run by Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Ready.
Another run by Lindsey.
Safety's creeping.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep going forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Silver.
From the gun, Clifford. And that is incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Delta. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Bradley Chubb. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Check 43.
He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And down he'll go at the 25.
Ready? 70.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
No. Off.
It's 3rd down.
Hey, zoom.
Mike 50.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to launch this thing way down into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Interception all day,
Agreed, that's
baby.
twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Twist. Let go.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And the Bills have recovered.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, two-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Let's go, Mike. 50.
Yes, yes.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got him. 50's
Hey, orbit.
50's to Mike.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
5.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
All day.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Greystone travel.
This quarterback now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
15 line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. The extra point up and good. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
The Broncos take over first.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
Denver
50,
offense
plant.
at the line, ready to go. Now, Charles,
Man,
of course, you
that's
got to remember,
trash.
last
That's
possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error?
That's
Next
it,
play,
baby.
move
That's
on,
it.
next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
The 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Man, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you.
Now.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now is the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Bravo.
Come on, D. 49, 49.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Be a long day for you.
And he's going to have to hook up to Sutton. And he'll have it past midfield almost
Let's
to the
go,
40
baby.
before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down.
Run!
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd and 4. Complete to Washington. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown!
James Washington, 36 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start planning for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him.
Hey, Haywood.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
Go.
2nd and 10.
Crunch. Watch twist. Watch
and this
twist.
time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Look at me. Zipper. Smoke. 5.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Now.
Go get him. Go get him.
Buzz.
Hey, we got Mike 50.
Check.
Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, here we go. Hey, check. Mike 50. Mike 50.
Know your job.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike.
Big Ripper.
They'll look to throw here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Mike, 49. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. And that knee will do it. Can't stop the clock defensively, so they protected their home field, got the victory in the wild card round.
And rewarded their home crowd. They came out in force for this one. Really supported them throughout the year, and boy, they were something special in this one. And maybe it's their last home game, and if so, they sent them out with a great visual, didn't they?
Well, one win down.